Preparing to live stream the meeting. Now, is our mic working, sir?
Think
Yeah,
so.
your mic's working.
I just want to make sure our right mic is working. Preparing to live stream the meeting. Oh, that's me. Now, is our mic working? There we are.
Mm.
See, that's weird. It's using the wrong. It's not using our Yeti.
Doesn't even show it, does it?
No, it's weird. I don't know why. I can't wait to get rid of the stupid computer.
Yeah.
Stupid computer.
This week.
Stupid computer. I say it again. I'm in Gmail on the on the freaking web. It's so annoying. And now this. I mean, it's just bitch session over. I'm done. That was all.
It'll be gone soon enough.
I'm making my computer much cleaner and much better this past week.
I can't wait to be able to do that from my on mine.
Did you upgrade or what?
No, well, I'm actually doing it myself, sort
Oh.
of. Sort of. I wrote a code in OpenClaw for an AI agent
Mm-hmm.
that goes and like basically like or it is organizing like every day like my computer, and
Mm-hmm.
then like every 6 months it goes through and things that I haven't opened
Mm-hmm.
in like I think it's like set to like 3/4 of a year,
Mm-hmm.
it just deletes
Just
automatically for me.
cleans it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's cool. Make it run faster, right? That's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
idea.
I would hate that. But yeah. It's like they always tell you that you should get rid of if you haven't worn anything in your closet in the last year, you should just get rid of it. And that's like I can't tell you how many things I've been like, wait, I have it in my closet. And it's been there for like 10 years. I'm like, this. And it's like save the day. So I don't, yeah. Anywho, we did put up your AI was a little bit
I
technical,
saw
so
that.
we toned it down a little bit, but otherwise I think it came out fun
I
to
didn't
talk
even
about.
realize it needed toning down. I thought I was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
even keeled about it.
But even keeled is one thing, but just very academic.
Oh, okay.
It was very
Fair. That's
academic.
fair.
So yeah, so
That's
we had
fair.
to that was all. We had to just
Make
make
it
sure it was
accessible
more
for the
accessible for
masses.
everybody.
Yes.
But yeah. But yeah, it wasn't politically weird or anything. It was fine. It was very good. It said a lot. So yeah, and that's very important. You know, the more complicated that AI gets, the more important it is to really understand it for everybody who's using it. So it's
It is. And well, another thing that I realized this week, with my little adventures in OpenClaw, um, it's good to like learn the stuff, because I didn't write the code myself.
of course not. Yeah.
You know, I haven't written any actual code since Pascal was, the dominant,
Mm-hmm.
computer program to do that in. You know, but here, like I mentioned, I had this code written and I installed it on my computer to basically, run the maintenance on my computer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Either this coming week or the following week, I'm gonna have a code written for another AI agent to help me manage my finances. You know, and it's smart to learn what it can do, what safety precautions you should have with it,
Mhm.
especially if you're going to do something like this,
Sure.
have it
Sure. You're
help
giving it over. Yes, definitely.
you don't want to give it the ability to actually pay your bills.
Right, right, right.
You
Mm-hmm.
wanted to give it like, read only, permissions, things like that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
And it was
And like
very,
people's,
it's very timely too because it's about the same time that Uber Eats is sending its
Robots.
little
I
robot.
actually saw
Yeah.
one the other day
Isn't that
and it
wild?
was already tagged.
Ah, ah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw they had ground robots in Ukraine too, where basically just took their first. I think this is a first. They took a Russian position and held that position
with robots.
with robots without any human intervention, besides, I guess, piloting the robots, I suppose.
Wow,
But
that's
that is pretty
crazy.
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep. And Philly's kind of like a hub for this. So it's kind of neat to have all these other, we could list the Penn Grasp Lab and AI Philly and Philly
Drexel,
AI
sure,
Connect.
feeling it
Are you
too.
in a part of any of those groups, the AI Philly or AI Connect? Felicity was part of it.
No, I actually
I signed up for
what
them.
really?
Mhm.
I probably should.
Yeah. A couple of the people that we know are in tech, they're in the group. So when I saw that they were part of it, I was like, oh, cool. Let me follow and see what's what. There are people in meeting and having these conversations about ethics and puzzling over, how to integrate it without, losing jobs and all that kind of stuff. They're approaching those questions in little symposiums that are going on all the time in Philly. It's a big area, a hub for that. So
Very cool.
yeah, so that's what, in fact, Thursday, May 7th, Philly AI Connects will host a special collaborative summit centered on Philadelphia's AI community and ecosystem. There was just on April 10th, there was just a Philly Robotics Expo at Penn. There's a Facebook page for Philly AI Connect as well as a LinkedIn that's pretty active. World Affairs Council of Philadelphia, they're also going to be meeting on Thursday, May 7th during Philly Tech Week, and they're going to be looking at the AI in healthcare. And we got Philadelphia Robotics Coalition has the upcoming RoboJohn, which happens in it's a championship in Philadelphia where people, learn, build, and compete. So there's some
These are
interesting
all
things
interesting
happening.
things that I think John would really enjoy.
Oh, God,
right?
yeah. Be really
Right?
cool. Yeah.
Be a neat way to both of you to learn together and practice together and get into a neat connection.
Yeah.
So yes,
Definitely.
that is where I took your article as I was looking for something to add. We like action steps. So I
Yeah,
wanted to give
nice.
people an action step, and I was like, let's see what's available in Philly. And there's some really cool stuff. So yeah.
And I mean, I guess it's really timely because I had been reading, on and off this week, outside of my normal news, reading, like the escalations in quantum computing that are happening.
Right. Well, we saw one on biocomputing. Did you see that? They're
Yes, I
putting.
haven't read it, but I
Mhm.
did. It did pass through one of my feeds.
Right. There's a neat video on it. I was going to pair it up with this one. In fact, I have it saved in the thing. I can send it to you. It's very interesting. It's actually the quantum computing is going to be blown away probably by the biocomputing is what we're looking at because it's able to do like all kinds of shit, right? Isn't that what we kind of saw the
I didn't see the whole thing though. That
yeah.
thing you were telling me about it.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
Well,
anyway, biocomputing's badass. So it's big
even
organic,
quantum, if take that out and
right?
just quantum computing alone, like the revolution that took place when I was a kid, because I'm
Yeah.
a little bit younger than you guys, I think, a little bit.
10 years, a decade. But
But
yeah,
when I graduated, like there was a whole fucking like revolution, in what was, possible, like you know, and like where like jobs were going and like stuff like that. That revolution, the coming quantum computer revolution
hmm
is going to blow that out of the water by like hundreds of thousands of times over.
hopefully we do have a problem with the chips, I think. Isn't that the problem, Steve? We are there's a bottleneck.
Yeah, I think I mentioned before. Yeah, it's like kind of like cell phones. You can't make cell phones in one place because you have all those steps along the way. And with chips, it's like there are certain components. Taiwan obviously assembles the final products, but then you've also got in the Netherlands, apparently they actually have the technology that prints the chips, and there's all these steps all around the world.
Oh yeah.
Global chain, basically. You
Oh
can't
yeah.
one country. And with the U.S. sort of drawing back from globalization, and with other countries, the birth rates and such are hard to support a globalized economy going forward. A lot of countries are getting pretty old pretty fast. But they think that might, what this one guy we follow thinks that might break those supply chains, and then you'd have a real problem creating this chips of the diameter you'd need or the thickness you'd need to get
Mm.
to a truly advanced computing. His theory is that we'd be dropping back from like a GPT, what are we at, 5 now, 6? Dropping it
Something
back
like
to
that.
like 4 because the chips won't support it. So that's his theory anyway about deglobalization is going to affect these chips and the ability to make them thin enough to really approach human thought. And that's why I think the bio.
Do you want to see the bio video? Do you want me to share that?
I'd love to.
It's
Yeah.
kind of fun. Okay. So I might have oversold it, but we'll see. Hold on. Okay. There she is, right? Screen 2.
Today I learned science. That's funny.
Are you able to see it yet?
Not yet. There we go.
There she is.
Clump of brain cells learned how to play the computer game Doom in 1 week. And this isn't even the first game they played, by the way. Back in 2021, Australian company Cortical Labs grew around 800,000 living brain cells on a chip and trained them to play Pong. Here's how it works. These neurons sit on top of microelectrodes that can both send and receive electrical signals. Researchers carefully trained the cells to control the paddles on either side of the screen by converting the game into electrical patterns the neurons could respond to. Now, Cortical Labs decided to level up to Doom using their newer system called the CL1. And this experiment was next level in every way. For starters, they only needed about 200,000 neurons, a quarter of what they use for Pong. And the most fascinating part is that an independent developer named Sean Cole, who had minimal biological computing experience, was able to figure out how to get the neurons to play Doom in less than a week. Now, these neurons aren't going to be winning any esports tournaments anytime soon. They play like a complete beginner who's never seen a computer, and in fairness, they haven't. But how exactly do these neurons with no eyes see what's happening on screen? It's actually pretty cool. Engineers convert the video feed into electrical stimulation patterns. When a demon appears on the left side of the screen, specific electrodes zap the left side of the neural culture. The neurons fire back their own electrical signals, which the system interprets as actions like moving, turning, or shooting. But the deeper mechanisms of how they make sense of this are still being studied. What's exciting is the brain cells learn to do this much faster than traditional silicon-based systems. When the neurons learned Pong, it took them about 5 minutes compared to 90 minutes for standard deep learning algorithms. So why is this making headlines? Because this leap in capability brings us one step closer to real-world applications for biological computers. Researchers are already testing these systems to control robotic arms, and one experiment showed a CL1 controlled robotic arm learning to manipulate complex objects with 92% accuracy after just 50 attempts, compared to thousands of iterations needed for traditional AI. A biological system can handle the complexity of real-time decision-making in ways that silicon chips struggle with. Plus, these neuron-powered computers use a lot less energy. A full rack of 30 units uses about 1,000 watts total, while traditional GPU clusters can consume megawatts. We now live in a world where human brain cells are literally playing video games and potentially paving the path for a whole new kind of computing. Welcome to the year 3000. If you like science we're sharing like this, then
And
I
let's
guess,
share.
yes. I guess
That is very interesting. But like when I watch that, I'm visioning like a whole like set of ethical questions that this brings up.
I'm sure, no doubt. There's all kinds of ethical questions in regular computing that bring.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
doubles
yeah,
them
yeah.
and changes them because like now you don't need thousands of attempts. So there's robots that can learn like that. So 50 attempts, it figures it out. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty, but also it solves the silicon chip issue, right? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Be cool. Use
it
less power, be
it
great.
brings
Yeah,
up like the where's the line between you understand what I'm saying?
Oh
That
yeah, you can make an android here. You can make a, yeah, this is weird. This is very interesting, but
Yeah,
and like we haven't even like really thought about these things in like I feel like in a serious way.
well, I mean, people, there's obviously, it's so hard to regulate anything that you do not know exists. So government is going to have, unless we have
Which
some
reminds
sort of,
me,
right? Unless we have some sort of like, but on the other hand, I think that human beings, if I plucked someone off the street and said, you look at this, where do you think the issues are? Most people would be able to probably case by case be able to say, well, that's too far, that's too whatever. And like a lot of these things are kind of common sense, but law is not common sense. Law is, looking for loopholes and how to explain it and how to actually put it into words and find the language and all that sort of shit. So like we are, yeah, it's very it's troubling, but there's literally nothing we can do about it.
it reminds me. I stumbled on a video of Bernie Sanders. There's actually a couple of them, at least a few of them out there of Bernie Sanders talking to an AI
Oh,
agent.
yeah, I did see that. That was funny.
Uh, and I thought I'm glad that it's he's doing it. But as I was watching it, I'm realizing like he is asking all of the wrong questions. Like he's asking like the super like surface level stuff.
Hmm.
I didn't
And,
see it, so I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
he's kind of missing like all of the deeper,
Could
level
you
things.
explain what that is? Because I didn't see it, so I don't know what you mean.
Well, he was asking about things like that we should have been asking like 10 years ago about like uh data security and the whole what do they call the terms of service things
Hmm.
that nobody fucking ever reads, like ever, not even the nerds read. And he was asking about these things, but these are like old questions that should have been answered a long time ago. We're like
Who would have
10.
answered them?
Huh?
Who would have
I,
answered the
s-
questions?
I said we should have
Yeah,
had
yeah, but
answers.
who? How would you have imagined? Like in a perfect world, what would have happened?
That would have been like Congress, in theory.
Someone would have come to Congress and said, what would be the bill? What would we want?
I assume, yeah.
Yeah.
So a bill to say no AI, a bill to say AI
These weren't even the
to,
questions weren't even
no, because it didn't
necessarily
exist yet.
around AI. They were around like your average BS.
Right, but
Like,
like what? Yeah, but like, okay, so let's look at another field, right? Let's look at chemical engineering. So engineers can be like, well, let's try to find something that kills weeds. So they come up with something to kill weeds, and then someone in the lab goes, well, how is this going to interact with the fertilizer? And they're going to go, we're not going to study that because we want to sell this. And we'll let that happen out there. All we have to worry about is this set of regulations. So we're just going to worry about that. So like every field I feel has these, like I actually know someone that like Drexel was like locked down, you could not say anything. They were experimenting with stuff, and that was their idea, is like unless there's a specific reason to test for it, we don't test for it and we let it go out in the world, and whatever comes back because they want to make their buck, right? So like every field does this. I'm sure if we knew how our food chain is being experimented with, how
oh,
our
absolutely.
water is being experimented with, we should have regulations in place everywhere that we're not, or that we're fudging. So AI is just a great example of another situation where I mean Uber, Airbnb, had no one imagined how it could trash an entire city so quickly. Like there's so many things that we are just in the age of capitalism and innovation. I mean, it's like we're just
You would think that Congress people, as part of their staff, would have experts from these
you
fields.
would. You would.
because most of them are fucking ancient anyways.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, especially in the Senate.
right.
Like, I can't remember what the average is, but it's like probably like 90
100.
million years,
100.
old or something. You would think they would have people.
Yeah, well, they do. They're called lobbyists, and they're doing the wrong shit. They're advising them on the wrong shit. They're like, "Here's the
You,
greatest thing you got to
lobbyists are not the people, or are not
No,
experts.
no, but
Well, they
sometimes
may
they
be
are.
experts. They may be experts, but they're experts at fucking people, not
Yes, yes.
actually
But they'll be able to talk about me.
explaining.
They'll be able to get out there and explain why you need these special. We need to have these things because, of course, we need them. And if we don't have these things, sir, then we're not going to da 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 da. And the guy thinks he's an expert, but he's getting information from who? The asshole that's trying to make money. That's part of our government's problem. Is that the people who would make these regulations are not in government. The people that would not make these regulations because they want the money, they are the ones in government. And that really sucks. And you're absolutely right in all fields, whether it's AI, whether it's chemical, whether it's pharmaceuticals. I mean, we all lived through the OxyContin thing. They would give it out for like anything.
Yeah,
I was with doctors at the time, and they were being told people heal faster on pain meds than without them. And so you
that is
supposed to
idiotic.
tell people, take your pain meds, take the entire thing, take this whole bottle because you're going to heal better. And they just were like, hey, have an addiction. Hey, you have an addiction. That's literally what they were doing.
Mhm.
So like, welcome to America. I mean, we are so fucked. It's not even funny. We are completely fucked. So
That's why. Remember back in the mayoral race, what was her name?
Reinhardt or Gim.
Reinhardt.
Yeah.
That's why I was such a supporter of hers.
Yeah.
Like right until like pretty close to the end there.
Yeah. She was
Because I understand the need for data-driven science
yes,
in
right?
in policy making.
So much. We need it so bad instead of just
Yeah.
money-driven policy making. Please,
Yeah.
please, data-driven. Amen.
Mhm.
Amen. But are we going to get? That's why we can't have nice things, Corey.
You're
That's why we
right.
can't have nice things. That's why our
It is.
technology is going to murder us. It's going to learn to play Doom against us.
It's going to murder us because we treat it like shit.
Mm.
I'm very nice to my AI. My AI and I have a great relationship. It's not going to matter.
I treat my AI like I do everybody else.
Oh no. Is that good or bad? Where's my trash?
I don't know.
Behind you, maybe? Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh, that hurt. That wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I called it a twat waffle the other day.
Earthquake. Earthquake. Yeah, we got to try and get another one of these things one of these days.
We'll get one when we get my new computer.
There you go. Can actually get a. It won't be in the screen, I fear.
Maybe we can ask for one.
Yeah, maybe that exists.
It would be great.
Manifest it.
Manifest
There
it.
you go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ugh.
So yeah, I'm glad that you were able to go to that event and have a good time. Tell us about it. What happened?
Is that Philly?
Hmm. Yeah, it was at the memorial on where it intersects like 16th and the Parkway
Yeah, the
intersects.
big statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sad, and I brought John along, because I wanted him to, understand the importance of remembering not just, the show itself, the Holocaust itself, but all the stuff that led up to it. And that was something he got to learn about.
Did they speak to that?
Yeah, they did.
Oh wow.
They also and this was, I think this was actually more of a private conversation we had there. I had with somebody there. But we were talking about how Holocaust education has like transformed over the years and become like very there's universalized.
Mm.
There's no longer like the sense, in like academic circles that it was a particular, it's a thing that happened to a particular group of people. It's, you have to, if you're Jewish now, like you're almost required to mention, that the gays were, you know,
Right.
Mm.
you know,
Hungarians.
yeah, but and while that's true, it wasn't about them though.
No,
It
no.
was targeted. It was about exterminating the Jewish population.
It was.
Mhm.
It was.
Mhm.
And that's what gave them the fascism to be able to get rid of everybody and just kind of,
Yes,
right, definitely.
so there was that, and there were lots of discussions about like things that are going on now that are scarily similar to the lead up, and
Did they
you
talk
know,
about that?
I think some of it, yeah. We
Right.
also talked about like how the number of people that were actually there who survived it, who were witnesses, is dwindling.
Yes. Yes, it
Mhm.
is. Yep.
Mhm.
Which is so weird that you need witnesses. Remember, like the who was it? The McCart was it McCart? Whoever did it, and they insisted that the people from the nearby Buchenwald or whatever, they made them
Oh
the
yeah.
neighbors go see it, even though they didn't want to. They were like, "No,
Yeah.
you're seeing this, then we're going to make sure we take all the pictures, and we're going to make sure everybody knows." And yet here we are, and they're still idiots that are trying to downplay it.
Absolutely.
I mean,
It's insane.
Yeah.
absolutely insane. Absolutely
And,
insane.
and the craziest part about it is like the Germans were so meticulous about like the documentation of their atrocities.
Oh yeah. I've been to a concentration
yeah.
camp. Have you been? And you see like they put
Yeah.
like little marks with every name and tells you where every person went. It's really disgusting. They actually had one in Prague where they took the poor little children down and had them draw pictures for a future museum of extinguished races.
Oh wow.
So
That's
they like
sick.
had the little kids. Oh yeah. Draw something nice. Draw something Jewish there for you, kid. Great. And we'll just save these for the when you're all dead.
Mhm.
That's sick.
So
That's
It's really
just
so sick.
yeah.
Chillingly. And then they, of course, all the pictures from the kids drew, like, we don't know what happened to them. They probably
Mm.
sent off. It's just absolutely just mind blowing to hear anybody in this day and age, the crap you hear about people pretending like it didn't happen or it didn't happen the way it happened, or like you say, oh, they were just Nazis and it was just like it's just like now we're just generally going after people. No.
Mm.
and,
No.
the funny thing is I used to ask myself all the time when I was learning about this sort of stuff as a kid, how could people, like regular people,
Amazing.
just let it happen?
Yep.
And now I'm seeing it and I
Now,
still don't understand it. I'm
right?
seeing it with my eyes and I still don't understand it.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. It's very weird. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird how people will do that, how that's in humans to
Yeah.
just
As long as you can find
to
somebody
just
to
turn
blame.
on and to be
Yeah.
able to do that so quickly and not see them as a person and just like see them as an objective. That's just insane. But it's only like a third of us can do it, which is kind of nice. 2/3 of us are at least going to be like, no, this shit sucks. But like a third are just like, they don't even have a problem with it. Doesn't even compute to have a problem, which I just can't even.
Yeah.
Shoo!
Eric Swallow or Swallow
Swalwell.
Swalwell.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why would you run for governor if you had that in your closet?
Seriously.
You know you're going to get picked over and let every last fucking detail.
I guess maybe he just felt untouchable because he'd been
I
doing
guess he had been getting away with it for
back
so
then.
long. It was supposedly kind of like an open secret,
Yeah, right.
in the same way that what's that one guy?
Chrissy Nome and her guy. Everyone just
Oh, that I forgot about that.
yeah, that was everyone knew about
You know,
that.
damn, I fucked up. I meant to have some balloons when I came on.
my God.
I wanted to do that.
Tenant too.
It's so funny.
That's hilarious. That's
Poor guy.
hilarious.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
the other
Weird-
guy
weird
was
man.
Gates. Was that who you were thinking of? The
No, no, no. The guy from the first iteration of Me Too,
Oh, Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
It was an open secret. Same with
Yes.
Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if he thought it was not a big deal because maybe there's more people in Congress who do it than we know. Maybe he's like,
Probably.
right. I'm not as bad as that guy.
Well,
Or
the Caulfield guy's coming back. He's gonna try to.
oh yeah, Holden. I like Holden Caulfield.
Catch
The guy in the wheelchair,
Madison
That's it,
Cawthorn.
Madison Cawthorn. Yeah,
Holden Caulfield.
that fucking dude was a weirdo.
Oh, very weird.
But he's coming back, right?
He's
running
trying
again.
to in Florida, I think, right? Of course.
But he was
Oh,
good because
well-
they were all having sex parties, and then they got rid of them. But I think they were all probably having sex
Right?
parties.
Yeah.
Mhm. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
Well, now that the whole Epstein thing blew up, I mean, who's to say who's not doing what anymore? I mean, I always used to think that was just bullshit, but now you see it. It's like, oh my God, what else? What other shit are these guys up to?
everything.
But it also brings up the point of like the way we idealize, politicians, and like how, we forget that they're human beings and that they're fallible, and while I
Press forget. The press gives them way more.
absolutely
Right? Yeah, when you write to them, it's the honorable. Yeah, right? Honorable? Just because you got elected, you're suddenly the honorable whatever. You know what I mean? Like the terms
Yeah.
of respect were meant to give up to them.
Mhm.
And when Trump declared he was running for presidency, like 2 years early, then and
Yeah, like,
somehow
yeah.
they were like, oh, then we guess we can't cover his. We guess we
Mhm.
can't arrest him now because he's
Or
a.
government.
Or,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
negative light.
ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. I don't understand why we do that because we don't do it. Our comedians don't do it. We don't do it together. Like I've never had somebody talk to me about like, oh, that's Cindy Bass. She's so honorable. Like no one ever. no one ever like. It's not like a people thing. It's just on our media. We act
Mhm.
like their shit doesn't smell. Hey, John.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Yeah.
Came in a little late.
Yeah, it's definitely it's. I think we need to have a better balance with that. Like you can hold people accountable, and you need to absolutely hold people accountable when they do things wrong,
Mhm.
while also at the same time, like once they've been held accountable, and they've actually if they've actually taken account, be able to forgive them.
Right.
In the future. Like
What happens
I
when you
always
do
think
that?
of what's his name? Not I don't know why Ben Stein is popping into my head. That's not who it is. Al Franken.
Yes.
Mhm.
He fucked up a while back. He did the right thing. He stepped down. He took accountability of that. He's done whatever. Bring his ass back. He was a pretty fucking smart guy, and he was doing good things.
Right. But I mean, I don't even think he fucked up. I think he just said, I'm out of here because the girl was obviously, she, I think even later we found out that she was a right wing agitator person, comedian.
Okay. Still, bring him
He's
back.
not going to come back.
No. I mean,
that's why he left so quickly. He was just like, okay, I'm out. Like he literally was very vocal about it. He said, I don't have to, this is crazy pants. I'm out of here.
Mhm.
It was on a, it doesn't, I don't, yeah. David
No.
Letterman fucked up and they let him back. That's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's some other people are better examples. I'm not sure about Al Franken. I feel bad about Al Franken. That was really weird.
It was really weird.
That was a weird one. So like a lot.
That was just the example that popped
Yeah,
into
yeah,
my
yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was just a weird one, but yeah, I don't know. Like it's just. And did you see? I mean, we have Trump as Jesus. That was fun.
That was
And did you see
weird
the one
and
this morning
fun.
with the blood, the satanic one?
No, wait, what happened now?
Dude, like
Uh-oh.
I don't even. It is like so messed up. I can't believe it's still up. Maybe it's not. Let's hope it's not. Hold on, where is it? Let's go into my history. That was just crazy. Oh no 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 no. My searches. It was early in the morning,
Yeah,
right?
Adam Mockler, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was early in the morning too.
I think you just flipped by it.
But did I?
Yeah, you gotta go up a little bit.
This is Nightmare. There it is, right? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, he's singing My Guy. That was weird. He's singing My Way.
Wait, what?
Yeah, hold on.
Was Trump singing it?
No, but he posted. Hold on, where is it?
I thought it was earlier.
It was. I don't think this is it. There's see there, singing My Way. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that like one of his like favorite songs or something?
I don't know if My Way. Me too.
I thought there was like a weird like he had like a weird obsession with that song.
Maybe, but it was really creepy though. Hold on. No.
Hey, did you say goodbye to Mom? Or she already leave?
I don't know.
Sure to
Mom,
leave?
Adam.
I said goodbye.
Okay.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're doing, but you were awfully close to my camera gear. I don't like it.
Can you keep the conversation going when I look for this, Steve?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I also heard that there was a recent immigration court purge where there like over 200 judges were pushed out. Some of them like even let me go check my notes here. Oh, okay. We're even in the middle of like hearings
Mm-hmm.
when this happened. Um yeah, it was pretty crazy.
How are they the immigration court judges? Are they just appointed? Is that why
I believe they are appointed, and I believe they're not actual judges. They're more or less just like immigration lawyers.
Oh, okay.
Or they're more administrative
Mm-hmm.
than anything else. But like at the same time, we have like an immigration problem in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Like not the one that they say it is,
Right.
but like in the sense that there's a backlog of people that need to get processed, both to be removed if that's what's determined, and as far as like
be brought in. Yeah.
Yeah, to have their
Citizenship or
citizenship, like their rescuee, whatever
Right.
status,
Yep.
determined, stuff like that.
Mhm.
At the same time, and while all of fucking America is like struggling just to get by, Trump was given a bunch of money for something like $400 million to do his ballroom and a new bunker.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the judge stopped the ballroom but allowed the bunker to proceed.
Is that?
I thought that's the last I saw, but I could, who knows? This moves so fast.
Yeah, I know. And it's, I mean, it seems like it's so weird because like that's the people's house. Like the White House belongs to the people.
Mm-hmm.
You're a renter.
Yeah, right. That's what yeah, right, exactly. That was it. Yeah, you don't own it. You're just a caretaker. You're a steward.
Yeah, like when we had our first house back when we were back in Philly, and I needed I wanted to paint the walls. I had to get permission, written permission from
Mhm.
my landlord
Hmm.
to do this.
Right.
And he still fucking docked me money for it.
You were in a
Even though
historic,
I did it infinitely better than his people would have.
and
You
were you
know.
in a historic house? Is that why you needed the designate the permission, or
No, because it
oh,
was his fucking property. It wasn't
just
mine.
is? Oh, okay, I see. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, now if I want to fucking paint mine, but
Right.
I
Right.
can just fucking do it. But that's the point.
Yeah.
You're a steward. You're a
Mhm.
temporary resident.
Yes. Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess he was trying to do it on national security grounds, which the judge, as far as I could tell, was like, yeah, the bunker, obviously, in case of emergencies, but the ballroom, not so much. I mean, what
But
do
the
you
bunker was
like the whole
fucking good enough as it was.
right? Yeah, I don't understand. So yeah,
Like,
so I think he just wants to. He just is just so adamant to build his arch and to build the ballroom, and he just wants to have something because he knows I think he knows people dislike him and they're going to tear
oh,
down his name off all
vehemently.
this shit. But if he builds something big that maybe they can't,
Or maybe they'll like it.
right?
All
Yeah,
this dumbassery.
yeah.
I was reading like a comparison between uh him and who the fuck was it? Shit. I gotta look it back up now. Not Theodore Roosevelt. Whoever was president during the Korean War.
Truman.
Truman? I think it was Truman.
Yeah, right.
Because he's the person who actually has the official lowest uh uh polling numbers ever.
Really, Truman. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, he has
It
lowest ones. He went to 22%.
22%.
During
Yep.
I wonder why. What was he? What,
I
It
asked
was
ChatGPT that. It was because the Korean War wasn't it was something
Oh.
went
because
wrong.
it wasn't like,
Yeah.
happening fast or being
Yep.
done fast enough. And
yeah.
then at the same time I think there was also like financial instability in the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So but while he had the lowest numbers, Trump has had the consistent lowest number.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's what in mid 30s right now, low 30s.
38, I think, or
38.
35. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You better get those earthquakes taken care of
Yeah,
over
right.
there.
We're on a fault line here apparently. Yeah.
Getting
So
to look like
that's
California.
right. So yeah, Trump is yeah, and right. So your thinking is that he has such low approval ratings, he probably feels he's gonna be thrown out soon. So he wants
Oh
to
yeah.
create something lasting to yeah.
I mean, he may, if he physically survives,
Mm-hmm.
the next couple of years, he may last that long. But like Trumpism, like I think that's pretty done.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's collapsing. Yeah, well, he did. I mean, he fucked him over. I mean, he didn't release the Epstein files, and he started wars overseas. So those are the two big promises.
They were, and while I agree with, you know, somebody should have done Iran,
Mhm.
I don't think he was the smart one to do that.
No.
Um, but like somebody should have done it, years ago, maybe. Like he made that promise. Like I didn't fucking make that promise.
Right. Right.
He made that promise.
Mhm.
Like you had an obligation to explain your reasoning
Mhm.
in a rational, coherent way
Yeah.
to the American people before you did that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Now, I would argue that he is not capable of explaining anything in a rational, coherent way, and that's a different conversation.
Yes.
You know,
25th
but
Amendment, 25th Amendment territory.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
but and then on top of that, like to throw salt on the wounds of the very people that put you in power, you decide to fucking take a shit all over the American Pope.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah,
Like,
that
who the
right.
fuck? I'm not Catholic, I'm not Christian. I would never, like, try to fucking pick a fight with the Pope.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
No.
insane. Yeah, that you're right. That's the third strike. Is most
yeah,
people are Catholic or they believe in some way, and yeah,
especially after JD Vance killed the last one.
right. Yeah, he is the kiss of death. I think. But yeah, that's yeah.
Right after becoming Catholic, no less.
So gross. I've only found the picture of it. I haven't found. Did
You
they
haven't
cut
actually
it off?
found the video.
Did they cut it off?
They might have, yeah, they might have just changed the accessibility to it.
Because it was like so gross. It looks like he looked like like he had, and he said satanic stuff. He was like "Abalabalaka" or
Yeah.
something.
What the fuck?
Here, just real fast, just so you can see what he looked like. Hold on.
I find this to be concerning. Listen, I like Frank Sinatra. I like horror movies. Like I said earlier, visuals like this are totally fine, but when it's the president of the United States,
What the fuck?
Right?
And-
And he had some
and
guy
it's
poured
weird.
blood over him, and he went "ah la la la" at the end.
Concerning. When 3 days ago he posted about Jesus, and 9 days ago he posted about genociding the country of Iran, I think our president is highly irrational, borderline bipolar at this point. How
Yeah,
are you
it's just
people
trying to-
movies? But we learned officially from the mainstream
Isn't that
media. that
weird?
it was
It's not-
fake. So let's listen to
alright.
this Frank Sinatra video. I mean, this is just kind of a bizarre post to make. Listen, I like Frank Sinatra. I like horror movies. I think that
He's
visuals
not
like
doing
this
it.
are
All right.
something
No,
wrong
I guess he
with it.
doesn't
too
play it.
bad.
All
The
right.
Yeah.
president of the
So-
United States posting this in the middle of the night.
But anyway,
And
he
I
had the
think he's
blood. What
sundown.
happened in the thing is there's red blood comes pouring down his face. A guy behind him, like a satanic guy, pours it on him, and it turns into a cross. And then he looks at the camera and goes something like "Allah bala la la," like something that.
Was this like an AI?
Yeah, obviously. No.
Well, I hope so. Anyway,
Yeah,
but
it's
he
really
posted
weird.
it though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's totally weird. It's on the Trump. He truthed it on his account, so it's absolutely creepy, absolutely insane creepy. And I'm trying
That
to.
tells me that maybe he just doesn't know, like what he's doing at all.
That's what it's really bizarre. It's
Yeah.
truly bizarre, and it looks like it must have been taken down because I'm trying to find it. And Steve saw those with the
I did
that's
see it.
Midas
Yeah, it's
touch,
creepy. Yeah.
and there it's
Yeah.
not.
Well, maybe he's just at like sort of oppositional defiance stage where whatever people say about him, like they were calling him antichrist for pretending.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just like, oh, I'm going to dive right into that with both feet.
Well, yeah,
You call me
obviously, but
antichrist,
still,
and I'm going to be the antichrist. You know, like weird. Like that's again, like
It's-
kind of an addled brain. That's his only impulse left is to. be
Are we sure he doesn't have like syphilis or something?
No, we're
He
not.
might well. He might
very
well. I would
might
not
have
put it past. Yeah, I mean the way this guy goes. Yeah,
I absolutely. He's definitely acting like he has something.
yeah.
He's absolutely.
Although that does show up physically too, doesn't it? As far as like
I think it does.
And-
Yeah.
things. Yeah. But yeah, it could just be mental. You're right. Oh my god. Yeah, fucked up.
So sad I can't find the blood one, the satanic one. Oh well.
Yeah.
I bet they took it down.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that would have been the smart fucking thing to do.
No, I don't
Like-
know. I don't have Truth Social on this. I don't think. Can you just go on Truth Social?
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't. Oh, here it is. The real Donald Trump. Let's see. Weight loss pills.
Oh, of course that pops up.
Is that where I'm at? Yeah, refills for penis pills.
Every grift in the world.
Trust Trump. Joe Biden. My goodness, he's been posting a lot. Why?
Yeah, could be 1,000 posts deep at this point.
Anyhow,
Yeah. So.
good
I
stuff.
saw a funny AI video of Trump the other day. I can't remember like what the song was, but he was like in like
80s
I don't
gear with big fluffy hair playing the keyboard going blacad blacad.
no. He was in a pink like My Little Pony shirt or something and like
No,
some
it's
short
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, that's
Powerpuff
nice.
Girls. And like some short shorts walking down the highway.
Was that Iran going after him, or somebody was?
I don't know what the purpose was, like other than it was just hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny stuff.
I didn't end up watching the whole thing. I was laughing too hard.
Well, they had one too. I saw where he went from being Jesus to he took his shirt off, and then he had the big boobs, and he was a
Oh my
nerd,
God.
and it was just flawless. Like it was like, wow, AI is getting really good. Somebody, yeah, people are really getting good at it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit.
So I guess the feds are going after Act Blue.
Oh, are they? How interesting.
Yeah. Um the where are you? House Republicans are threatening Act Blue CEO with contempt. I guess over Democratic fundraising infrastructure.
Oh, right. Democratic fundraising is wrong.
Well, I guess they're also a big organizer for voting too, right? So that's
Yeah, they
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
a strike, yeah, preemptive strike.
There's also a move in Congress to ban or restrict political prediction markets after
They don't want those numbers out there. Yeah.
after apparently there was some suspicious trades or
Mhm.
insider manipulation that they say is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They say looks pretty.
Yeah, well, this whole Hormuz thing seems to be market manipulation at this point. It's closed,
Yeah.
it's open, it's closed, it's open.
So stupid.
Somebody's making money.
Oh yeah.
Not us.
Yeah, no.
Nope, definitely not me.
Definitely not us. Oh, we're getting heavy rain.
Yeah.
According
Mm.
to my app
It's
here.
40, it's 46. Jesus, we're in the 40s.
I know.
Right?
Oh, it's crazy.
Damn.
Or you guys are?
That's
That's what
saying
it's saying
here.
on my weather app.
And heavy rain.
It's been a drizzle here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get we have a freeze watch in effect though.
I saw that pop up too. That's fucked up. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
47 on my app.
And it was
too.
just
Yeah,
90.
weird.
What the hell?
It's just-
How did this happen?
It's called weather. It's called weather change, climate change.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's called We Fucked Up Everything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
So that's good, guys. I think we're coming at our
we're up, rolling up on.
rolling up.
We are rolling up on time. We had a fun conversation.
We did. I couldn't find my blood trump, but I'll look for
We'll
it.
keep an eye out.
Keep your eyes peeled, Corey. It's worth stopping your scroll to enjoy
It,
that. Really creepy.
from what I saw, it would be.
It's next level creepy. Like you're
Yeah.
just like, yeah, he's like pretty much what you suggested. I bet he was probably like, you didn't like the Jesus thing? Get a load of this, bitch.
You know, the funny thing is, I just watched Exorcist 3 the other day.
Ah, fun. So you'll be in the
Be in the
mood.
headspace for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also watched Phantasm
I love Phantasm.
1, 2, 3, 4, and technically it's 5, but it's like Ravage or something like that.
I've only
Ravager.
seen the first two, but the ball.
Yeah,
Ravager.
boy.
The trolls. That was so creepy. That was the first like tall man guy, right? The first.
Yeah. I also, you know what else I also watched? Tron, the new Tron.
Oh, how was it?
It was great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not where I thought it was going to go,
Mhm.
but it was still great.
And who's in that? Who's the actors in that?
Oh god, I don't know their
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
names.
Yeah.
Tron Steve. They're all in the little outfits, yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy. Have a good one.
Yeah, stay
You
dry.
too.
Thank you
Well,
for the
I will. Poor Danny. She went out on her little moped
Oh
bicy-
no, right?
bicycle
Oh, you
thing
got
to
that
go to
fixed though.
work.
The wheels fixed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Is she gonna have to get him home on that too? Does she have rain gear? I hope.
She has a poncho.
Oh, that's good.
Phew.
It'll be fun. At
It's
least
and
not
it's very it's a very visible poncho.
safety yellow.
No, like a rainbow.
Oh, okay. That's good too.
Got all the color, not just
Yeah.
It does.
Oh,
It does.
Safety
It's like a
rainbow.
psychedelic little rainbow poncho.
excellent.
Like you couldn't miss her like from a mile away.
Excellent. Well, don't jinx it. Not quite. We want her to safe. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
Great safe. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
All righty, man.
Well,
All
thank
right,
you.
guys. Have fun.
See ya.
You too. Well,